Hi, I'm Arran, and today I am finally reviewing my Lord Drakkon Threezero figure. Now, I had to wait a very long time for him, but I'll get into that when I get him out of the box. And I absolutely love this box. Well, to be honest, I've said that about every single box so far, to be honest. But I love this box now. It's a different design to what you would normally get, because obviously Lord Drakkon is supposed to be evil. So on the side of the box you get the Mighty Morphin logo, his name in gold metallic writing, the Threezero certificate of authenticity, or sticker of authenticity I should say, and you get the trademark Mighty Morphin logo. Now, one thing I'm going to point out really quickly is he was not actually in Mighty Morphin the TV show. He was only in the Mighty Morphin comics by Boom Comics. So, I'll show you around the box now. So, I'll show you the back first. This is the back, which, again, I absolutely love the artwork on. Looks phenomenal. Sorry guys, I have to say this, more phenomenal. I can't help myself. And on the other side, you pretty much get the same as the side I showed you earlier. And on the front, you get this awesome artwork of him. And also the window opens a little bit so you can see the figure inside. Now, I swore that I wasn't going to get this figure, and I saw the promo pictures. I was like, right, I can't help myself, I have to get it. So anyway, let's get him out of the box and I'll show you the accessories next. I'm now onto the accessories, but really quick before I talk about them. I had to wait a very long time for this, which was, I ordered him back in November, so I've had to wait 6 months. Now, there has been times where I never thought I'd get him, and I was this close to cancelling him until Mum had to literally drag my hand off the cancel button. And where I actually got him from was Amazon.com, the American one, because he's actually cheaper on there, than any of the other sites I looked at, because the other sites I looked at, he was about $235, whereas on Amazon.com I got him for about $140. So I went for the American Amazon instead, and I actually buy quite a lot from the American Amazon because it is cheaper than a lot of places, and they get it to you quite quick as well, apart from this, obviously. So anyway, I'll move on to the accessories now. I'm going to show you Saba first, because it's something I noticed when I was looking at a pose on the internet over the weekend. He stabbed myself again. The Saba actually has the Lord Drakkon power coin on it, which, to be honest, I thought it would just have the White Ranger power coin on it, but it's got the Lord Drakkon coin on it, which is a big surprise. As I've been saying with the White Ranger and well, all the Rangers, the detail is absolutely amazing on these weapons. Specifically Sabu's got some amazing detail. And also, again with him, if I can get hold of it, the blade extends like it does on the White Ranger one. Now, quick note about that. It is quite flexible, so you need to be careful that you don't break it. Now I'm going to show you the Dragon Dagger, which, I'll turn it around, show you the front, which, again, I absolutely love. It's the same dragon. Well, I say it's the same Dragon Dagger. It's the same Dragon Dagger as the one you get with the Green Ranger and the Dragon Shield Red Ranger. But, and I'll show you the back now. Here's the back again, incredibly detailed on the back, which, again, as I said, I absolutely love the detail on this. Well, I love the detail on everything, to be honest. One thing I will point out, again, the ends of these are very sharp. Because the amount of times I've stabbed myself, it hurts, trust me. And it's sharp both on Saba and on this, so please be careful of that. Anyway, onto the hands. So, he has quite a few hands, not as many as the other Rangers, but he has quite a few. And there's something I noticed about these hands, which I was quite surprised they didn't do the detail, because it's on the live TV commercial they did, which I'll explain in a second, if I can pick these up. And I also think these hands are bigger than the normal Ranger hands. So these are the fist hands, or one of the fist hands, and I don't know if you can see this, it doesn't have the stitching on the front of the glove, which I was quite surprised about, because I'll tell you the reason why I'm surprised. If you look at the YouTube live commercial thing, or live action commercial, is what they call it, he does actually have the stitching on his gloves, on the actual proper suit that JDF has. So I don't know why they didn't include it on these ones. And here's the other fist hand. God damn it, these things are so difficult to get hold of. Again, looks fantastic. Very cleanly painted. Now, some people have said that they wished the gloves are slightly dirty, like sometimes you see on Power Rangers. Now, you could make these dirty yourself if you wanted to, But I personally wouldn't, because 2 reasons. I think it might ruin your figure, ruin the look of it. It could also rub off and end up on the suit itself, and you do not want that to happen, because you will be completely screwed. Unless you're good at unstitching and stitching, because you would have to take the suit off of the figure and clean it. And even then, if you did that, there's no guarantee it would come out. So, personally, I don't recommend you do that onto the rest of the hands. Now, the hands I'm showing you now, if I can get hold of them, these are the weapon holding hands, which again look amazing and very clean, which I'm fine with. Again, and if I hold it like that, there's a little hole there for the weapon to go into. And another quick thing I'll add in before I show you the other weapon hand is, if you want to make it a bit easier to get the weapons in the hands, warm up the hands, because that does work. So this is the other weapon hand, which is pretty much the same hand, just goes on the other side, which again I really like, looks fantastic. Now, I do have 2 other sets of hands, which I'll show you in a second, but one of them is actually on the figure. Now, these hands I'm going to show you now are, depending on what you're going to use them for, these can be posing hands, or they can be used for the dragon dagger by the look of them. So yeah, this is how they look, and from this, he does look as though he's sticking 2 fingers up. But most people know what I'm like, particularly on YouTube. That's why I get a lot of views on my videos. But yes, that's the first dragon dagger / posing hand. Now I'll show you the other one, where they don't stick to my gloves. And this is the other one, which again looks fantastic. Now, I don't know, but these could be switched over to other ranges. Well, I think they can. I'm not 100% sure on that, because I've never tried. But I think they probably could. So yeah, this is the other posing hand / dragon dagger hand. So quickly before I show you the hands that are on him, and just very quick, is another thing there's one more weapon I wish they'd included with him, which is the Sword of Darkness, which the Green Ranger has. Now, I know technically Drakkon never had the Sword of Darkness, but in my mind he should have, because obviously he's another evil variant of JDF. So yes, I think they should have given him the Sword of Darkness as well. I'll move on to the figure now. So here he is on the stand, looking absolutely amazing. But he looks absolutely amazing on the stand. Love the entire design of him. The helmet is absolutely amazing. The shield, the shield even, is huge compared to the normal dragon shield. It's actually bigger. But one thing I'll point out quick, just like I said with the normal dragon shield, this does not come off. So don't break your figure trying to take it off, because it doesn't come off. Looks absolutely amazing. Highly recommend him. If they've still got him in stock on Amazon.com, I will put the link below. But be aware, you might have to wait a few months, like I had to wait. But it was worth it. And whatever you do, if you're impatient, just wait. Do not cancel it. And do not pay the price that some companies are asking for, which is 235 quid, some are more. But he's got his saber and the dragon sword in its hands, which is dragon sword, dragon dagger, I should say. And yeah, I absolutely love this figure. Highly recommend him. The belt does come off, but it's quite fiddly to do. But yes, I highly recommend him. The articulation wise is pretty much the same as the other ones, but it is limited on the top half because of the shield, unfortunately. And that's all 9 of them, all 9 of the ones I've got that I've reviewed so far. But what I have heard, and I don't know this for definite, so don't go around telling people that I've said that this is happening, because this is just what I've heard. And also don't message Hasbro or Threezero, because I know they both worked on these. I've heard that they're doing a Black Ranger with the dragon shield on, like you saw on the TV show. That's all the Threezero figures so far. They're well worth the money. I'll put the link to him down below, and I will also put the link to the full set down below, which is all 6 Rangers, which is it's $550, so 550 quid, but it's well worth the money for the full 6. And for the Dragon Shield Red Ranger and the White Ranger, I will put the links down below for them. The weapons are really sharp, so please be careful. And also, these are for collectors, they're not for kids. So, yeah, that's my review of Lord Drakkon. Absolutely love him. I'm actually very pleased I got him, and Mum kind of held me off cancelling him, because if I cancelled him, I don't think I ever would have got him. And I also recommend that you make sure you wear, if you're posing them and displaying them and stuff really quickly before I end, you wear the gloves that I was doing, or I was wearing, or at least gloves like it. Make sure you are wearing gloves, because you do not want to damage the suit or mark the suits. So anyway, that's the end of this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.